Yep, yep. It's good right here. Perfect. Um, First, tip of hat to Navy, formidable foe. Beat us twice in the regular season. First time, I mean, they whipped our ass. They took it to us. Um, it's funny. I told our staff after that loss, I said that could probably be the best thing for us because we went into that game with a lack of humility. We felt because we played North Carolina and St. Joe's and High Point and barely lost to UVA, we felt like, hey, we come back to the Patriot League, it's going to be easy. And to have Navy punch us in the mouth, that helped us redirect. I had to take stock of myself as a coach and how I was coaching these guys, and that kind of helped redirect us. I think when we had that winning streak of, 9, 10 in a row, whatever it was, I credit it to Navy kicking our tails. I really do. So credit to them, but all the credit to these guys. Our players played their tails off today. They defended like this was their last game of their life, and that's where we won the game, was on the defensive end. Yeah. Oh, sweet! Look at that trophy. Sweet. Is that Matt? I think that mic's not working. Good. All right, cool.
Just knowing what we had in the program, what we were building. We had a special year last year. I feel like injuries was the reason that we weren't able to, push it to the next level. Just knowing the group that we had coming back and then trusting in the process. These coaches trust me so much, trust our team so much, and instill a lot of confidence into us. So that was the reason coming back.
For me, pretty much the same thing. You knew we felt like we left a lot on the table last year with injuries and towards down the stretch of the season. So we came back, bought in from day one. We knew the goal. We left something on the table last year. We had to go get it this year. Came out with the win. We champs.
Yeah, everybody has a role on his team, and Matt's one of the things he does really well is score the basketball, and he helps his team. He helps our team when he hits a couple threes and really stretches the court. Now the court gets bigger, guys get driving lanes, and especially when you're playing at home, you get some of those three balls to drop, you get some momentum, and it gets loud. Now you got something cooking. So it's a good player. You know, we talked about punching first, being a hammer and not the nail. We knew that they were going to punch back, but we just wanted to pretty much overwhelm them. The theme of the game today was uh, play with discipline, play together, play discipline, and play with toughness. That team right there, they could be playing the Washington Wizards. They're going to play as hard as they possibly can, and we knew we were going to be faced with that today. So just being disciplined and playing hard today. Just toughness. When the ball goes up, finding a body, we call them body punches. Go punch with your body. They got some on us, some of the long rebounds and everything, but things we value and practice every single day. But it was good to see it come to fruition today with like all the hard work and the emphasis and watching film of like being tough, defending, and then finishing a possession with a hard box out. Like it was there today. Feels great, man. To be in this position. It takes me a while to process some things. So, I'll probably sit back the next couple of days and kind of ponder on it. But I know I'm going to be eager to see our name pop on Sunday and see who we're going to play so we can get to work and start preparing for them. So, but in the meantime, right now, it's good. We'll have a couple of days and celebrate this, right? So, yeah, yeah.
Not at all. It was amazing. We've been here since 2020, the COVID year, when we had no fans in the stands. So for Bender to pack out last game on Bender, it's an amazing feeling. Sold out gym, be able to perform in front of our friends and family, AU community, Tenleytown, DC. It's an amazing feeling.
It means a lot. Knowing all the things that we went through last year, like we were 10-8 last year and finished tied for second. Had a lot of sleepless nights this summer just saying, what if? What if Colin wasn't hurt? What if this person, Jeff, wasn't out with concussions? And, I had a lot of inspiration from that. And then I tell you what, last week, I'll share it with you, last week when I knew the voting of the player of the year and all league teams and everything, and also where we're going to be seated, not first but second. And I brought Eli Stevens in, I brought Matt Rogers in, because I wanted to tell them before I told the team. I mean, these guys were red hot, and I was hot for them. I think this guy is the best player in our league. I think Eli Stevens is second team. I think Grad Jones is at least a third team player. It was great because I haven't had to say a word to these guys. They've come into practice every single day with a big chip on their shoulder, and byproduct of that is 22-point win tonight. So thank you to everybody else who did the voting. It was good. Yeah, the only one I had to convince was this knucklehead right here. There was some quote unquote bigger leagues, bigger schools that were coming after him, and it's the way it is now. They go through back channels to try to gauge your interest and everything. And Matt and I sat down, we talked, and had dinner up the street, and I told him, I said, look, don't take the short term quote unquote riches. This guy's going to play professionally for a number of years. And I told him, you've earned the right to put yourself in a position to play as long as you possibly can. Put yourself in a position where your first contract can be based off of an illustrious fifth year. Putting a banner up, getting to the NCAA tournament, your value would be much, much higher than going to a Power 5 school and playing 10, 12 minutes. No knock on him, but he knew his role here. He was going to be going possibly to an unknown somewhere else. So I'm glad we held him. That's going to be what we're going to be up against moving forward. We're going to have really good players in this program. We're going to have players teams that want to come after him and everything. And we got to convince him that times like this is what you want, being a valuable part of it.
Finished with 25, 19 in the second.
It's just letting the game come to me. I feel like in the first half I was forcing a little bit with my three ball, and just not getting as many paint touches as I really wanted to. And then my teammates just have all the confidence in me to get me the ball and know when to get me the ball. So just a combination of that. Just coming out punching, like he said before, being the aggressor in every facet of the game, not letting Navy bully us around.
Feels amazing. It feels like a dream right now. Somebody needs to pinch me, but nah, it hasn't sunk in yet. Really, probably maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. It hasn't sunk in yet. I'm just glad we got to do it here at Bender, though.
It's where it's supposed to be. Your older guys, they've been around longer. They're supposed to have bring the value that they bring every single night. And that's the beauty of it, man. Like Lincoln being a big-time glue guy a couple games ago, offensive rebounds and everything. Colin's been struggling with his shot, and then today at shoot-around, I could see it. I told you. I could see it. He was making shots. You could see his rhythm and everything. And I saw the first one go today and say, all right, we can rely on him. And then Jeff made a couple. It's like, all right, we can rely on Jeff now. It's the reason why you have depth on your team, and I'm glad we got some very good depth here. Yeah, he did. Matt Mayock, when he gets a three to go down, gives us a whole different vibe on our team, so to speak. And one thing I forgot to say something about our these guys in the stands. Our fans have been unbelievable all year long. I just want to say a big shout out to them. Our ticketing office, people who are all around the administration of, getting people enthusiastic about what we're doing here has been tremendous. Karen, big shout out for Karen. Social media
Shout
and
out
everything.
Karen.
Like this is great. This is great. Good. Thanks, guys. Wow. Oh shucks. What's up, man?